What is up, guys? In this video I'm going to describe classes and objects. So if you understand classes and objects, you're going to understand a large part of how programmers maintain large code bases, because there are just thousands and thousands of lines of code. Programmers need a way to think about things that allow you to kind of think of everything on human terms. And so you think of them as classes and objects. So as an example to describe what classes and objects are, if you think of like a standard game, generally you have enemies. You have like monsters coming towards you. So say you have a certain type of monster coming towards you. Let's say it's some kind of, it's like this little slime ball that's like jumping towards you. And let's say you have multiple of these slime balls jumping towards you. Each of those slime balls represents something called an object. And each of those slime balls is created via your class. And so think of classes as the blueprint, and objects are the things that are pulled out of this blueprint that each have kind of like their own unique properties. Like this slime ball has a different XY coordinate than this slime ball. However, they all are derived from the same class or blueprint. So to create our first class here, we're going to create the CC hero class, and this is going to be the class that we rip our hero from in the game we're going to create. So right here I just have, we're going to switch over from the playground and we're going to go back into our actual Neo Ninja project. And if you go up to File, to create a new class, we want to go up to File, say New File here. You want to make it a Swift file. And I'm going to save this as CC hero. And you're going to see now, this is just going to give us kind of a blank file in the left-hand side. To actually to declare our class, all we need to do is do class CC hero, put a semicolon here, and type in something called SK Sprite Node. Now you're going to hear a lot more about this in future videos. SK Sprite Node is just a way to, it's the Sprite Kit class that allows you to kind of use some of the functionality that Sprite Kit has built into it. Don't worry about it. Just kind of type that out for now. We also have to import Sprite Kit up here at the top. So this right now, we have a class. So we can, if we go back into the game scene file, in the did move to view method, we can say let hero equals CC hero. So what this is doing, it's creating an object hero that's getting created from the CC hero class. So when you put those parentheses there, what you're saying is you want to create a new object from the CC hero class. So there's always only one class, but there can be multiple objects from that class. So within this class, you can have properties and you can have functions. So the CC hero can have like a position property. It can have functions that allow it to animate itself, to jump, to slide. And so we're going to have a couple functions in here. So I'm going to declare a function animate run, func animate slide, and so on and so forth. In our game, our hero actually is not going to have any properties, but say our hero could move around on the screen. We could say variable x of type CG float is one property, var y, CG float is another property, and that would define the xy coordinate of our CC hero here. And we can just declare the default values to be 0, just to kind of make our compiler happy. But anyways, that's going to be a basic explanation of classes and objects. I know classes and objects take a little bit to kind of grasp because the distinction is pretty small. We're going to cover that a lot more in future videos. So again, kind of common theme in this fundamental section. Don't worry about it too much until future videos.